Scrapbooking.com magazine presents the following paper department article from the July 2012 issue. Flight 93 by author and artist Tina Walker. A few years back, on a trip between Pennsylvania and Ohio, we stopped at the Flight 93 Memorial. It was a cold and windy January morning, and the site was eerily quiet, even though the wind was whipping through the trees. When we arrived at the site, we looked at all the memorabilia that others had left and silently remembered the ones lost on that day, September 11, 2001. I created this layout to remember that day. I wanted the focus to remain on the picture of the flags, so I kept the layout fairly simple and free of a lot of embellishments. To show my patriotism for the USA, I used red, white, and blue as my main colors with a neutral background. Punch 3 stars in patterned paper and layer on top of white lined paper. Adhere photo next to the punched paper. Cut several sentences from word paper and stitch in place between photo and punched paper. Punch 3 stars and stitch in place. Adhere a clear rhinestone on top of each star. Glue blue patterned paper on top of star chipboard and cut shape with sharp knife. Wrap star stick pin with twine and attach to chipboard star. Cut several strips of patterned paper and stitch in place near bottom right of page. Adhere 3 red buttons and 3 blue buttons to page. Add title. I created my first scrapbook over 15 years ago, but my latest obsession with scrapbooking started about 3 years ago and I haven't stopped since. I think I am drawn to this art because of the great styles, techniques, and products that are used in scrapbooking today, and that all styles are embraced and loved. I often get asked what my scrapbooking style is. A good predefined definition doesn't exist, so I like to use the word chameleon. I like to try new techniques and design, so you may see pages from me that encompass the meaning of white space all the way to an artsy, grungy page. Many of my layouts are of my 2 French bulldogs, Moose and Flicka. My kids are grown, so they don't cooperate much with my photo taking and scrapbooking obsession. So the next best things are my 4-legged friends. Scrapbooking also allows me to share my other obsession, photography. They go hand in hand with each other. You can read more about me and see other paper projects at adogslife-13.blogspot.com. A printable project card showing instructions and a list of supplies for this project can be found by clicking on the step-by-step instructions link within this article. To find the products featured in this article and shown in these layouts, check with your local scrapbook retailer. Browse our premier retail stores for coupons to a store near you. Thanks for listening. For more creative inspiration, be sure to check out all of the great articles and projects in this issue of Scrapbooking.com magazine.